If you go to my blog on bipolarhappens.com, you'll notice that I have a category to the right specifically on Britney Spears. Because a couple years ago when she got so sick and obviously got manic and psychotic and then went into a depression, there was a lot of speculation about whether she had bipolar disorder or not. I was actually interviewed in Us magazine about it. They did some pretty good research, so I believe in that magazine a lot more than the others. But then she sort of disappeared for a while. And what happened is that her father and her mother, thank heavens they were there, basically took her out of the public eye, put her behind her gates in her big mansion, got her medications, and helped her get better. Her children were taken out of her custody. The father took over her entire estate. In other words, she could not make decisions based off of her own. In other words, she couldn't make manic or psychotic decisions or decisions when she was really depressed.
She's well into her 20s. Wouldn't, if she were bipolar, wouldn't that have been diagnosed by now by medical or medical professionals?
Oh, it depends on what kind of bipolar disorder you have. I was diagnosed at 31. So there are types of bipolar disorder where you're out of control by the age of 19. And then there are types like I have where you can literally go your whole life just being considered crazy or out of control and depressed.
And we haven't seen her in the public eye very often, have we? Now, a couple months ago, I read in a magazine that she does have bipolar, but she's not talking about it. And I remember when she was first diagnosed, you know, that gorgeous body she had. She sort of had that roll of fat that we get around the middle, unfortunately, those of us who have taken just any of the medications for bipolar, such as antipsychotics or mood stabilizers. And I thought, it looks like she's on a antipsychotic, etc. And then hardly anything. Now she's back on tour, and I thought, if she has bipolar disorder, she's incredibly high functioning, because I don't know many of us with bipolar disorder who could handle the grind and the media scrutiny of a tour. I just can't imagine it. But I thought, well, maybe she can do it. Maybe things are fine. And then my mom said to me, God, Julie, you should have seen Britney on TV the other morning. She didn't look like herself. She looked sluggish. She could hardly do her dance moves. You couldn't even tell that she was singing. She just didn't look good. And I thought, oh no, I hope she's not like Charlie Sheen trying to go out there and do something, because that's her former life. That's what she used to do. And I hope that she's not doing this without thinking about bipolar disorder, because we all need to have stability in our lives. And I know, yes, we lose our careers. It can be very devastating. Many of us have great careers, but many of us have had to make changes within our behavior. And I'm wondering what changes Britney has made and what changes she's going to have to make in order to continue with the tour and to once get back into the shape and to the amazing performer that she once was. So yeah, I think about Britney a lot. So I wonder where she's going to go. I hope she's still very successful. But boy, I have one wish. And my wish would be that Britney Spears would say, yes, I have bipolar disorder, and here's what I do to help it. But that would put a lot of people on her, 24 hours a day. So I just send her luck, and I hope she's doing well.